And now it's time for the grand finals. It all comes down to this. First place was $60, second place taking 30. Volt has been playing so good recently, and his defense too just looks like an iron wall, possible to get through. But I don't think to this day, until now, he's never gone face to face against Ian, the final boss of Ranked Hoops. Let's see if Volt can pull it off. That would be a miracle. He didn't in the upper semifinals. Ian's gonna, oh, it's off the rim. Ian's gonna take the shot. Ricochets off the rim and it's still in. Brutal. 1-0 starting off. Might have been a bit lucky there from Ian. I think it won't be long before Ian proves to us it's not all luck. Oh gosh, the way that flip finished made it extra painful. That's an interesting touch there from Ian. I don't know if he intended it for it to be so high, but I do think he meant to clang it off of the net. And jeez, where did he come from? Did he go to the ceiling on that? So 50 here. Not quite. That's still a pretty crazy angle. Not as crazy as I thought, but he had to float for a long time. Still holding onto that flip. Uh-oh. Well, backflips. He has to double back for the ball as well. That gives Ian the boost. I don't think Ian can really finish this, though. He's going to try. Volt misses it. Ian also backflips. Oh, Volt now should have the guaranteed. I don't know if it's in. Just barely. Rolls down off of the rim. So Volt's on the board, and that's going to be... Yeah, it should be a guaranteed counterattack. Wasn't sure if Volt was going to let that bounce first. Ian certainly will be back in time, but with no boost. It's so weird that Ian's takeoff on that one. Like, most people don't even worry about, you know, turning to the side or rolling at all. Just have your fingers off of the joystick. Jeez. It's a great reset, pushing it sideways. All Volt can say is nice one. Not sure what Volt could see here, but you can tell the boost going back the other direction. It's a pretty bad sign. He didn't read that play. 3-1. Volt's defense now showing cracks. Ian gets the possession, gets a full tank, snaps a shot. It's a blue trail though going over, so Volt got a piece of it. But Ian's just taking all the boost. Volt's going to the backboard. Ian off the ceiling. Gonna be too late to that. No shot there from Volt. Oh, wait, never mind. What did he do? Ian goes screaming past the ball. He just lands on the ground and takes a simple shot. That's amazing. Now, Ian, I think, is willing to change up some tip-offs. We've seen him fake some before as well. I'm not sure Volt is prepared for that. Volt gets some distance. Lets him take the mid boost, but he loses possession, and Ian immediately returns fire here. Almost gets that in. Volt almost had a touch as well, but he's going to take a simple shot. Saved away. Ian from underneath. Oh, gosh. Volt could turn around. Misses the shot, though. I don't think he had a lot of boost. And lobs upward. Both players really not willing to go after it. This is what happens a lot in the corner. It's like the defense doesn't really want to push it to the offense, and the offense doesn't really want to engage. They kind of just sit there. Oh, Ian almost off the rim for that. He's going to bicycle flick this. He's got no boost. So he retreats. Volt recently refilled. He's going to flick this. Ian still gets a good piece of it. Just hanging out on the back wall, ready for it. Don't know if he has a flip. Didn't look like it. He's going to have it up the side wall. Volt's got a piece of that too. That's something amazing. We saw Volt versus Renshiro, how he pre-jumps off of the wall, off of the back wall to save the front of the net shot that everyone wants. The demo, though, is not going to give Volt a lot of opportunities, but it does let him refill and keep possession. He's moving towards the front of the net. It looks like he wants a bump onto Ian, takes him out. Volt ties the game. Now I want to go back. I don't actually know if the scores are put in correctly. Yeah, I think the scores are reported just Ian 2 games, Volt to 0, rather than the number of goals scored. Volt a late entrant into this tournament, but I'm glad he did join. And yeah, he takes another goal here off of the tip-off. Not a lot to do here, but just fire a shot off and get in Ian's way. He perfectly was a barrier there for Ian. Ian had to jump over them, but that means Ian couldn't get the save. What is Ian's decal? I don't know. That's a good question. If you ask again in like 2 minutes, I'll send that question to Ian and see what he says. Oh, that's a cool shot idea. Wave dash into the wall, lifting it up simultaneously, but getting a burst of speed towards the ball immediately. Oh, that's gonna roll up nicely. Ian wants to take Volt out, but Volt just holding the boost button, staying well away from Ian. And Ian finding himself in a goal deficit. Never mind. He's gonna even things up just like that. Right back into it. Wow, going so far sideways is the perfect exploit when Volt doesn't have a lot of boost. 1 minute to go, tie game. It's off the net. No, it's not. Volt has to respond then, and that means Ian's gonna have 2 full tanks. Volt continues to attack though. That lets him take the full boost in the corner. Works out, but he has to guard the near post against a ceiling shot. Ian's gonna scoop it right past him. So filthy. When he's got space, man, he doesn't miss. That first touch looks wrong, or the touch right before the flick. It looks wrong, but it's the perfect setup to go to the front of the net. It's crazy. Oh, thank you. So I think Jay missed. Knows the decal's name is Affluenter. Is that true? The RL equivalent of a Euro step. Oh, that's just a demo. He like did a speed flip pointing the front of his car right at Volt. It's just in. Wow, that demo lethal right now. Ian, 3 goals in a row. Once again claiming the final half. That's an Ian Panda staple. They've always got that plot armor that activates at 90 seconds left. It's off the side wall to the back wall. Volt will have just 1 touch, but not a lot of boost to react. Instead, Ian with the full tank is going to have the reset. Where is he going to put it? To the backboard, right over Volt's head. So deadly. This looks like Renshiro versus Ian in game 1. It's almost exactly the same way. Like Renshiro was leading for a while, and then Ian just scores 5, 6 goals in a row. It just gets in your head. Ian will take the ball. Volt doing what he can to hold every ounce of boost. He's going to reposition here in the middle of the court, trying to get 1 last goal for his troubles. Ian will stifle it immediately, taking the shot the other direction, getting 1 more touch to secure goal number 8. Brutal. Is your decal named Affluenter? He might not even know. Also, he might not be able to read that. Okay, he says yes. Ian confirmed. You too could cosplay as Ian if you have that decal. So Ian needs 2 more games, Volt needs 4, and Ian's already, oh, a little tap there from Volt. Lets him stay safe, because otherwise Ian was going to easily take a shot. Volt's just running around the middle of the court, getting a touch here or there, but not able to get boost until now. Here's the lob from Ian. Volt takes it away. Can he turn it into a goal? Taking the straight shot, blocked by a rim. He's hoping to find some boost somewhere. Waiting for the flick. He's got it. Now Ian's pretty dry now. Volt can take every ounce of boost here along the side. Oh, that's not the read. Ian almost demolishes him. Oh, that's brutal. He still doesn't get it. The tiny bonk off of the rim. This is the same thing as last game. Oh. 1-0. See if one of these players fakes it. Nope. They both just go. Doing the customary number of spins towards the ball. Oh, a rough landing there for Volt. Ian's going to take it from the sidewall, push it sideways. Volt just takes it from the ground, even gets the boost. Now he's off the ceiling, but that doesn't seem like it's going to work. Ian just stays patient, and now he just turns it right into a goal off the ceiling himself. Push it into, what a save! Oh, man. I really wish we had seen from Volt's perspective what he saw, but his defense is back at it, it seems. Ooh, barely dodges that demo, even gets the boost for it. Burns a lot to reposition, though. Uh-oh. Oh, it's bad. Struggling to regain his footing. Is wheeling? Ian's gonna have it from the corner with a full tank. Oh, yeah. Oh, another save! Volt's ridiculous. He can see the future. Oh, he just goes right past it, though. Ian. What a sneaky shot. It's off the rim, though. Solid 50-50 for Volt. Refills him on the boost. Doesn't give him a good angle on the ball, though, so Ian's able to take this. Volt's just nudged away. Oh, Volt wins the corner boost. Ian still deflects. Just a lob here for Volt. Trying to keep the play alive. Oh, can he get there? He got bumped up there, but now Ian is going to have a great opportunity into the ceiling again. Pinching it straight down. Still saved away. Volt. Keeping Ian to 1 goal. You know, 1 is a miracle, but 3 makes you question everything, right? Crazy. Ian's going to push it to the backboard. Keeping it locked down. Volt with the direct shot. Not enough power. Neither player wants to engage. Volt can sneak it underneath Ian. Maybe turn it into a shot. Ian's still got a huge advantage to save. He's got a full tank as well. Ian all the way to the backboard. Volt needs another miracle. He still has it. That one might not have been as miraculous as the first 3, but it's just no boost every time. It just dives in the way. It's crazy. Shot is going to be on target. Ian has to respond. Doesn't get it in time. Volt ties the game. We've got a close one. Jaden says, we're doing more after this one. Unfortunately not. This is the grand finals of the tournament. Is over after this. However, next week is a 2v2 tournament. So you can look forward to that. Join the Discord for sure if you want to get the easy link. Jeez. Devastating. Ian over the rim. Volt plays right into the trap. Hits it right to him. Tries to boop it over him too, but Ian's so high. Up and he says, the Great Wall of Volt. I can put that Discord link in. If you want to get, if you want to see the announcement on when that next tournament is going to be. But we always have the tournaments Sunday at 7 p.m. Volt's able to get back that last goal. Ian just says, nice one. That is a crazy dribble, though. Volt having to go, started from going backwards. Definitely unusual, but he crushes it. Oh, yeah, Sunday at 7 p.m., though. If you want the next 1v1 tournament, that is March 30th. That Sunday, the last Sunday of the month, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Ian, from the ceiling. Can't get there in time. Volt staying alive. The next goal for him would be huge. Uses the flip, gets a reset off of it too. But Ian overcomes. Uh-oh. It's looking bad. Ian might get a bump. Don't think he had the boost to rush at Volt. Now Ian pushing. He still manages to line up a shot, getting a nasty reset. And Volt will control it again. It goes over his head. Uses that to steal the boost. But Ian doing pretty well for himself in the boost department. Although he's hit it off the net, that might give Volt an opportunity. Oh, doesn't get the touch. All he can do is nudge Ian out of the way. Taps it around him. That gives him the refill. Aiming for the front of the net. Oh, it's off the rim. Ian panic jumps, but... Oh, the following shot, though! Ian got greedy and Volt punished it. The sidewall shot. It almost never works, but when it does, it's always because the defense was out for lunch. Here we go. Yeah, it's like a training pack shot for sure. So, Volt in the lead, final 10 seconds. Ian needs to steal it away. Positioned on the sidewall. Volt just wants to hold it. Pinches off of the floor, so Ian, this is his last opportunity. Can he do it? Goes back down to the ground. Catches it. Volt pre-jumps. Ian wants to go underneath him. He does successfully. Flicks it. Volt should save this, though. Ian needs to go back. Gets a lot of speed on the ball. Oh, it drops down. That does not look down. I feel like Ian got robbed there. We all got robbed of seeing Ian have one last chance. What a game, though. Volt clawing his way into the lead after trailing the entire time. It's not unheard of for Ian or Panda or the both of them to lose a game, but to lose a series, that's a rare event indeed. Volt needs 3 more games to make that a reality. That is asking for a lot. He nudges Ian early on. Ian gives it right back to him. Volt from the sidewall. Got 30 boosts. It's Ian on the back wall, though, to catch it. And he's going across. Looking for resets. Pushes it up and over the net, but Volt, I'm not sure was going to be there in time still. With how many times Volt saved on no boost with impossible odds. You know, if you're Ian, maybe you're trying to make your shots even more precise so that Volt doesn't even have a chance to save it. Rather than just making something high percentage, you want it to be 100%. Volt. Nice reset for him, but Ian takes it on the back wall with patience. Volt still gets that, narrowly going over the rim. Had to twist his car sideways to not touch it. Crazy. That's going to be Ian. Loads of boost here, up the sidewall. The ceiling, oh, he's lost it. He's going to bounce it down for the follow-up, though. Maybe it was all intended. That's so good. Even Volt acknowledges it. Oh, man. Flip to bounce it down back into his car for the front of the net shot is filthy. Oh, I need a shower just watching it. Amazing. Volt. Yeah, he's got the free one here. Ian went all the way to the side for boost, but would he have been back in time? He's on the floor first, so you imagine he just goes straight to the net. He's going to have all kinds of time, especially like even 24 to 36 boost, right? Volt happy to take the free tip-off goal. Not going to get a second one to follow it up. Instead, Ian's got the possession. The full tank. But he'll have to use that tank in the afterlife. Here's Volt flying across, reset, misses it. This is going to be a guaranteed for Ian. Yeah, Volt just says, whoops. Ian doesn't even have to do anything cool. Just bang, it's in. Oh, man, stretched too far for that one. Ian takes the lead. If Volt had lined up that reset, I think Ian would be hard-pressed to get the save, but still pretty good chances. I might even say 50-50. Volt gets the goal or Ian gets the goal. It just depends on how spicy Volt's reset is. He's got the shot on target. Ian can just wait for it to approach the net. Volt with a lot of speed will turn it straight to the net. Needed to get in the way of Ian, though. Ian will still dig it out from the same spot. Volt. Dribbling and dribbling. Needs the pinch against the backboard. Gets it! I think mostly the rim is in Ian's way here. So maybe it was also greed, him going for the 12er on the side. But I kind of like that reposition. So when he encounters Volt, he's going to have more power coming from the side like that. Uh-oh. Ian takes the direct shot. Volt stretches to get there just narrowly in time. Volt maintaining the tie. Here's Ian. High up. Should be savable. It's just out. Still, Ian's got loads of boost. Once the double tap, Volt answers it long before that becomes the case. Snapshot here for Volt. It's just in. I thought that was to buy him some boost, but he had greater plans. Volt is playing phenomenally. Just bang. So much speed on that. I don't think that's savable. The moment of impact on that shot, I don't think Ian can improve his pathing in any way to get to that ball. I don't know, maybe heard speed flips are pretty good. I don't know if that would have done it. Volt needs to save this, can't get that one out. We've seen many miracles at the hands of his Fennec, but not this time. Once again, I don't know if that's savable. He had boost, so maybe he could have gotten there faster. All tied up at the halfway mark. Ian gets the advantage on tip-off. Volt has to retreat. Goes for the bump, though. Ian's still going. Nicely saved by Volt. He is thirsty for boost, though. He's not going to get a chance. Jeez. Ian with the perfect line to sink into the middle of the net. Punishing Volt's position on the backboard. And you can see it all unfold. Like, that's just your inclination. Volt trying to grab what scraps of boost he can. That 12er, as we all know, is bait. Ian from low down is going to try the same trick. It's just in. Are you kidding? Volt clangs against the rim, trying to push it out, but it floats in the slowest, most painful way possible. Psionic says that was 20 kilometers an hour. I don't believe it. I think a snail was outpacing that one. That's a great little doink there from Volt, but Ian's able to re-grab the ball. Let's see. Volt is trying something new here. He's off the ceiling. The shot's not on, though. Volt escaping maybe too early, but it does line up. The devil, he misses the shot. Oh, the wide open shots are sometimes the hardest. Wow, it's just in. Instant punish. That's got to feel like torture for Volt. Just a 50-50 of dreams here for me. This is Rocket League. And like all of Ian's games, when he wins, it's pouring or something. I don't know how that saying is supposed to go, but Volt still trying to take some pot shots here, hoping Ian's sleeping on defense. Free flip into a bump, maybe. Volt's gonna double back. Takes a lot of boost. Going higher with it. Oh, it's past Ian. Don't really know the mechanics of that one. Did Ian get bumped? That's my best guess. Little tap there. Ian just maybe you have time. Wait, is that a quick chat? Or did he type that out? No one uses punctuation when they're typing, right? But Volt, so Volt like hit Ian, and it turned his car around so he couldn't fly after the ball. Otherwise, I think he had the touch. Ian from the ceiling is devastating. Oh yeah. so savage. He's like backwards, so he lands on the ceiling in a favorable line. Jeez. Oh, why not? One of these times he's actually going to get a goal doing that. Oh, yeah. He's going to let it bounce first. And Volt is just beaten by a mile. God, wait, he gets the save. That shocked me. I thought Volt was so beaten, but Ian's going to have the ceiling again. He uses it for a wave dash. He's got no boost, though. Uh-oh. That could be Volt's ball here. Not the fastest line. Volt's going to be from the ceiling. Just gets it in. Positionally beats Ian there. Yeah, for sure, Patrick. Ian's ceiling plays are... no one does it better, I think. Panda does a whole lot of ceiling plays, but I think when you stack it up to Ian's ceiling plays, it just dwarfs it. Volt needs... this could be something he needs. It goes off the rim in just the right way. Oh, but Ian gets the boost. That's probably the game. Ian goes after that. Double tap it down. Let's go. Volt spamming yes. It's so simple, but that's like the greatest emote. Just yes. The perfect response to no. All right. Ian on tournament point. That last one, real close until Ian just started scoring relentlessly. Volt had a glimmer of hope at the end, but just too much. It's just too much. Volt says, if I lose this, I am done. I think that, guess I won't lose. This is definitely some anime dialogue. You guys can't see the chat. That's literally all they said. Volt said, if I lose this, I am done. Guess I won't lose. He's taking off the weighted clothes now. It's not on yet. Volt lifts it away from the rim. Takes the boost. Forcing Ian to refill, but now Volt's got the height advantage. How's he going to use this? Right to the front of the net. The comeback of games has begun. That's a great line. Didn't have a lot of boost, but didn't need it. He had so much height. Whoa! I don't know why Ian was taking off. Maybe he was trying to avoid Volt. I heard Volt jump underneath him too. Oh yeah, that's a great fake. Jeez. Volt is just... he feels like he has to go after everything. And maybe that's right, but now Ian is faking him every which way. What is that takeoff? I guess it won him the possession, but it was too close to the net. Ian's still here. He's gonna be winning the corner boost as a result. Volt is struggling. Wait! He fell off. Going reverse on the rim, it feels like that is just a guaranteed way to knock you off. He's got no boost now. Great save, though. Still lingering on the rim. He's got just enough time to go back to collect some boosts, as Ian does the same. Front of the net, yeah. Just enough time to save it, though. Just a lob. Maybe that's exactly what Ian wants. Tries to take the shot, but he's still here with possession. Volt just patiently waiting. I don't know about this. Goes back down to the ground, slows it down. Oh! It's still up! It finally goes What a hilarious play. Ian is like so blocked. Like, what do you even do here? The rim is a huge villain. Gosh, that's funny. What a good move there from Volt. Just lining everything up so it's directly over the rim. Balancing perfectly, I might add. I think anyone would have a harder time balancing it better than that. That's going to be... Nope. No ceiling touch there from Ian. We all expected the ceiling play. He's done it so many times. He didn't have a lot of boost to spare. It had to be perfect. Lob up. Aiming for the front. Skimming off the rim, though. Volt goes up early. Touches it really good, though. It keeps him with possession, taking the shot. Ian barely gets there. The boost take. Somehow Volt gets it. Lets it bounce. Ian rushing back. Volt's just going to hit it one last time. The classic. These are the kind of air dribbles we all learn early on. Is just try to lift it one last time at the very last moment. Chipping it past the defender. A lot of things Volt could have done, though, right? There's always the reset, but he also could try to bump Ian. You got to mix things up. Keep him guessing. That's Volt with a bit of distance, but Ian takes possession. Volt's going to try to counter this from the ceiling. Slowing things down, he's just going to retreat. Holding a lot of boost, pre-jumping this next one. Ian with the reset, wants to go underneath him. Nice little block there from Volt. Going to have just enough time to snap a shot, but Ian picks it up from the backboard. Refills. Continuing to attack here. Oh, that's not the flip. Volt could counter. Ian recognizes immediately, but he's got loads of time. Volt hard to the backboard. Ian just camps out there. I don't think that's in. It's just off the rim. Volt playing real quick, but Ian's holding all of the boost. Neither player with boost now. It's off the rim. Volt just needs to force some sort of block. Volt's up 3-1, though. A 2-goal lead against the likes of Ian is just unheard of, it feels like. Ian now with full possession. Oh, he's faking Volt out again. But can he turn it into a goal? Oh, he's missed it. It's getting to him. Volt is also kind of missed it. It's off of the front of the rim. We've seen Ian's challenges do really good. That was something Volt critiqued about himself early on. He said, my challenges suck. Oh, and he gets one more. The classic ×2. Just one last touch right over Ian. Even fluttering the boost, kind of waiting until Ian makes a move. 4-1. Volt looks like he's got this game. He called his shot at the end of last game. I won't lose. That's the most anime line. He's got no boost, though. And we know how Ian always gets stronger in the second half of the game. Here he goes. You know he's going to be sealing this. There it is. Still saved away. Volt has to sacrifice the boost. All the boost. He will refill after just taking a lobbed shot. Ian is happy to use that to turn it into an opportunity here off the ceiling. Still, Volt gets it. His defense is absurd. He's got another one. No, it just sinks in. Faking the shot. Ian poofs out of existence. Oh my gosh. Upendie says, I predict Volt winning this game and the next game, and Ian winning the final. So you think it's going to go to 7 games. I wish I could make a second prediction to see if that comes true. Ian's off the ceiling. Gonna try to do something cool here. But Volt winning this one handily. I don't know what kind of confidence he gathered over the short time between last game and this game, but I don't know what he's having. Hard off the rim. Yeah, Volt just gonna turn this into a dribble play. Recess. Now it's over to Ian. See him do one last cool thing with the ceiling. Bang! Ain't no chance of saving that one. The Secretary of Defense. Oh, that's hilarious. Patrick, I think Volt is better at defense than me. Yeah. After today, if Volt can pull defense off like this on a regular basis, I think you're right. If this is like, I don't know, if this is uncharacteristically good for him, then maybe you still have a chance. Volt takes game 6? 5? All right. Ian's still on tournament point. 1,200 points even there for Volt. 14 shots apiece, and Volt had 4 saves. Is obviously a massive low ball. So many ridiculous saves. He's just always in the right position. It really does feel like he can see the future. I don't know how you beat someone like that. It's not like age-old internet question, right? Like, who wins in a duel? Someone who can see the future, or someone who can use a time machine to go to the past, or can go back 30 seconds into the past or something like that without a time machine. Ian very quickly snaps a shot, backboard to backboard, coast to coast, as they say. So speedy on that, though. Max speed the whole time. Ian with the full tank. Playing a slow ball here. Volt's going to have trouble getting this, but I love the idea to go over to the side. That kind of nullifies Ian's advantages on trying to dunk it straight down. It's good advice, really, for anyone learning hoops defense. Try to send it to the corners, especially if your teammate's over there. Reset here for Ian. Nothing special. Accidentally doinks it one last time. Volt can breathe a sigh of relief. He's going to have to save that one first, though. Ian lifts. Pre-flips into that. Look how smooth that is. Oh, man. What a dribble. That's so crazy. That anyone would miss, right? Anyone would drop this. Except for Ian. Whew. That was a filthy dribble. That pre-flip is just amazing. It doesn't touch the ball. It just repositions him perfectly underneath it. That's so clean. Ian with the reset again. Volt got a powerful touch there. Still an orange trail, but Volt will turn this around right into a counterattack. Gets it. Ian says great pass. That's just Rocket League, right? Like, you never really know how that 50 is going to go, although after it's developed, it's kind of obvious. The rim being in the way, it's just going to favor Volt basically any possible way. But if you're Ian in that spot, you really can't stop it. Like, you have to 50 that. Maybe you pull back and Volt's opportunity is going to be slower. I don't know. Volt from the 45, just blocked. Ian's already got more goals than he had last game, right? So that's probably a good sign for him. He's got possession here again. Oh, Volt bumps him. Not a demo, though. And Ian will show him how it's done. Uh-oh, he's lost possession, though. I mean, not lost possession, but lost the opportunity. Volt tries to kill him. But it's a fight over the corner boost. He's right there. Ian not going coast to coast this time, just trying to stay alive. Volt is playing so quick. He just wants a demo so badly. Drops it. He's got loads of boost here. Wants to turn this into a goal. He's missed it, though. That touch does not open him up to anything. Oh, that's not it. Here's Volt. Loads of space, loads of time. Just drops it. Ian still manages to get a piece of it. We saw that before. But this time Ian is able to scoop it out. Here's Volt. Still loads of boosts. Looking very similar, but this time he's going after Ian. One more touch. Ian still gets the save. Pinches it out with all kinds of power. Can power a city with that. Volt's going to take a simple shot. Just deflects it too far sideways, though. It's over to Ian. Free jump. Blocked by Volt. Ian powers through. It's looking bad for the upended prediction. Yeah, there's not a lot you can do after that pre-jump from Volt as Ian keeps it low. Volt has to anticipate Ian's going to go for a much slower dribble. Ian, I don't know about that. All right. We'll just pretend Ian's goal and Volt's didn't happen. I think I'm better off with that. A spectacular fail when it comes to trying to drive on the rim. Not the flick Ian's hoping for. Oh, Volt. Just kind of brushing him aside. We can get the boost. Ian's missed it. Letting Volt top himself off. And Volt just absolutely abuses it. Retying the game back up. Very light touch from Volt. He's in the corner of his car, but somehow it went nowhere. Just very casually dropping it to the front. Not a lot Ian can do. Ian from the corner. It's going to be Volt into the ceiling, though. He should have a block. No, he doesn't have it. Should be guaranteed now from Ian. No, never mind. Volt gets back just in time. Had to turn on extra gravity to get to the ground faster, but it worked out. Volt's got no boost. I don't know if Ian is aware. Ooh, Volt gets bumped. That gives Ian loads of space. Goes for a bump, but Volt navigates around him. So Volt's gonna back into this one, just taking a bicycle shot. Misses the boost. Goes Ian to the 45. Volt will have a powerful touch. Ian tries to keep the play alive. Single shot here, nice and low, but Volt's got that option covered. And Ian has lost all his momentum. Repicks back up boost, but now he's too late to this. Never mind. The ball 99% in. He hits it back over his rim to keep possession, but misses the boost. Chain wave dashes to make up for the speed he's lacking. Volt retreats. It's Ian. Real high up, just a 50 though. And Volt gets the corner boost. He's got possession. Takes off. Tries to slow the ball down with a reset, but the scoop was not scoopy enough. Oh, that's close. Very near demo experience. Powerful flick. Ian should have this. It's a little bit scary though. You never know with the rim in the way. You clip it in just the wrong way and everything falls apart. Volt's got it nice and high. Ian should have this though. So we're going to head into overtime. Do or die for Volt. Ian on tournament point. If he scores the next goal, it's over. But if Volt scores the next goal, Upendie looks like a genius. We'll see. Overtime. 45. We're going to see a fake. Yes, indeed. Volt taking the direct shot. Ian swats it to the side. Volt's going to roll it up. Aiming for the front of the net. It pops up even higher, but Ian still gets it. Uh-oh. Ian's got possession. Here's the shot. Can Volt get back in time? He's nowhere in sight. Ian takes another one. GG's. Tournament champion. The final boss. Ooh. Good shot to end it on. But yeah, Volt playing shadow defense at the very end. I mean, he's going to be thinking of that moment in his sleep of when that 50-50 went wrong. I'm gonna try to get Ian in here for an interview. Yo, thanks for the sub, Forge44 for the Prime. We appreciate it. That's how we were able to fund these tournaments, guys, is just off of the community and Twitch. Subbing with Prime, donating bits and whatnot. It all goes into prize pool. A teeny bit goes into funding our bot. That does the RankTube spot that does all the Discord stuff, all the seeding and all that. But yeah.